Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down on the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. Um, and if it's not important to most liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people who just do what everybody else likes to do. These videos are not pertaining to you, and I said this. So if you actually want to comment down there and you basically say some slight remark or some shit, you're just gonna get yourself blocked off my page. It's not fucking hard, okay? You know, just go ahead and try it. You just get blocked. Then you have to create another account and try to troll me another way, okay? But that's okay. But I love it. I love you all, but I hate the many of you. I love the animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animal. Look at that. I'm still warm though, because I have extra layers of shirts and things before I go outside. Right now it's winter time. But this video is that let them have no choice but to serve. Okay, that's what capitalism is about, right? Okay, you know, as I usually try to help guys out on my pages, on my videos, and my YouTube, I really don't dispute hate. Okay, I don't dispute it. I don't have it. I dislike when things happen in life, sure. But I don't hate on women's games. I don't even hate on what the feminist does. I don't hate on it. I dislike some of their logic. But eventually, when people have tendencies of not listening to reason and logic over their raison d'etre, you know, they just choose emotion, they will suffer the repercussions later on. This is why I tell you guys to stop being beta. You may have some beta, you might have some alpha-like characteristics. But if you're selling for less, you're losing out in the long overall end. Women don't understand this concept because when you try to tell them something, their beauty is the only thing that's keeping them until that time of when they hit the wall. Okay, but as I said before, it's not. I'm not hating on women. It's just the fact that there's a block somewhere when you try to show someone direction and guidance, and they don't want to hear me. All my life, I've been disciplined, so I'm an Indigo child. I've been like this since I was young. Okay, I had hard times too. And the school of hard knocks and trial and error can actually teach a man a lesson really quick. Okay, I didn't have to go through all that hassle because I had learned from the pimps way before your time and your era. I'm mostly older than all you guys. So there will be a dilemma to where women will have no choice but to serve. And the divas will always be left out, okay? Whatever they have, let them have. If they want to have the ride the cock carousel even more and destroy it, that's up to them. But once they hit up higher, the higher number they get, the more angrier they get. Because they'll be looking for guys to fuck, okay? To fuck over, as a matter of fact. So I tell you guys to have some sort of quality standards within yourself, you know, so you have something to serve. Like I would tell a female that I'm attracted to, that I know that she will most likely pay a service, even though she's not a virgin. You got to have standards. You got to have something to talk about. You got to have some sort of game. Most of 80% of you guys don't have game because some of you guys who think that you're pretty, okay, I'm flipping the role here a little bit. Y'all guys who are narcissistic thinking you're 8, 9, and 10, I take your female from you and I'm ugly. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. And then you have to pay me for my services because I've done this before. Countless fucking times. So I say, even if you're a pretty boy, fuck boy, and you love to use vaginas, okay, to me, you're just a simp, a beta alpha simp. It's okay. It's okay to be a beta alpha simp. You just have to change those roles. Change the motherfucking rules because the women will take you over eventually and everyone else, all of the guys over. Okay, if you're a beta alpha fly boy, fuck boy, you know, you're going to have to flip the roles. I know you may say in your head, oh, this motherfucker crazy. I love to use vagina. I love eating booty. I don't want to hear that shit. If you eating booty, I'll kill your ass. I'll kill your ass where you stand, boy. That's nasty. Now, I already know that those white boys like to do Bloody Mary on their blood mode and shit, but damn, no. I don't want to hear that. That's something I would never experiment or try, okay, all right? I heard the blood sausage. I heard cockroaches covered in fucking, chocolate sauce. But goddamn it, man. You guys gonna have to get more education. You women are going to get more education. Most people are not compatible with one another. They're just not. Okay? Diana Davis had said it best. We only destroy one another, one at a time, little at a time, because most people don't put things on the table. They don't say this is what's going to be, and if you take the wrong choice, this is what's going to happen to you. They don't talk like that. And no one talks like motherfucking me or as cringy as me on the internet, right? Okay, all right. I hope not. I'll try to be more cringier if I could, okay? But it's on the room of court. I don't play games, okay? And I have videos to back up what I do, okay? You know, I don't have no videos of me being a fetish gigolo, but the way I talk about the strap-on, nobody talks about that. Okay? Look at my credentials. Check my resume. You know, help me with my studio, my donations. I got a Patreon. Okay, don't say I'm not business-minded. I do have a little ambitious. But guess what? Compare apples and oranges here. If you look at my price, you know, every month you paying $15, you're getting a huge service. You get a chance to talk to me, okay? For $15, you get my secret fucking page on fucking Facebook. You get my secret account access there, okay, for YouTube, okay? And then next thing you know, they're not the same videos. My Patreon has different videos on it, baby. Okay? Different videos, different topics. Okay? Everybody's going to talk about some topics, but I don't like to talk about what everybody else likes to talk about. Sometimes I'll discover something, and I'll put it on my Emerald Pillar fucking page. You haven't seen the Emerald Pillar. If you look up Emerald Pillar page, you ain't going to see it because it's a private link. Alright, so you sign up for my fucking, that's $3 a month for the private link. But other than that, that's all I really want to say, you guys. To get more education is to study almost every intellectual department, becoming an intellectual by studying every little thing rather than just one or two topics, okay? Because I do not just talk about one or two topics, even though it may seem like because I'm an expert on relationships, because that's most of what I did, because I kept getting rejections as a blue pillar, and I started going on beyond that. So when guys would come to me, I always I'm jumping to multiple subjects because these motherfuckers can't keep up. Because I like to do research in almost every form of field and department. I'm into numerology, Astro's chart reading, aliens and shit, shapeshifters, and metaphysical type shit, esoteric type shit. I'm always going down the list. Going up and going down the list. And most women are not interested in that type of stuff. But I recommend, if you are a female, you should start getting into that stuff. You can't just come to the table with just your beauty and your pussy lips. Because just because you make the baby, that don't make you more special than that man. Because you never will be more special than that man. Remember the law? God, man, and woman. And then child, remember that? There should never be a time when there's people who are equal. Because there's no such thing as equality. That's an illusion, delusion. Okay? And those people who are religious, you have to understand religion is a patriarch. It's not a fucking matriarch. Because the females who don't really believe in religion, who say they're Christians, are actually making the system worse. Because way back in the 50s, it was a completely different era. And that's when the white cracker was out. You know, the golden era, remember the golden era? 1950, between the 1950s and 60s was called the golden era. Look it up. And then Gloria Steinem destroyed it because that was part of the plan. If you can separate the sexes, you make more money. But the moral with this video is that if you raise your quality, they will come. They will serve. That goes for anybody. It just goes for me too. So you paid me $2 million for my services. I don't know how long. We can talk about a contractual agreement. That's fine. Because that's what I used to do in the past. I used to get paid $1,000 a month. Back in those days, it's more expensive now, most definitely. I get motherfucking gay homosexuals coming into my outbox. How much is your ass worth, okay? $2 million? I said, no, I will never get fucked up my ass, okay? I'd rather act to do something or do some goofy or some shit or even try to embarrass myself for $2 million. But people who are not real about themselves, you know, like Dave Chappelle, you know, I'm not going to wear a dress. I'm like, motherfucker, are you crazy? 50 million? How wear a fucking monkey dress? I don't give You ain't that funny, motherfucker. You ain't make skits. You're not that funny. I know a whole list of individuals who are more funny than Dave Chappelle, but he's on the white side of humor, and that's another subject. You know, there's more white folks than black folks. But other than that, as I said before, raise your bar, and they will come, and they will serve. That's what this video is about. Learning certain prospects of reality, business, renaissance, intellectual properties. You're on the roll. People tell me all the time, how come you ain't rich yet? Because I'm waiting for my handout. I'm waiting for my handout, just like everybody else is. When you go to your job, that's a handout, okay? No matter how you twist it, everybody's looking for a handout. There's something you can do. But I can do more than most. It's just that I'm waiting for the right time. Plus, I got other things on my plate. I got to go over Gambia. I got to save my money, my little chips. I got to do other little things like that. Okay? But if you want to come with me, you pay your service dues and fees to me and check me out, and we shall go on, because this year is the year of travel and also evolution. Evolution. We have to evolve. There's also going to be a revolution because of Donald Trump. I said this before. If he loses, he wins. But of course, that's another topic for another day. And I hope you learned something in this video. I talk very quickly because I'm highly intelligent, highly educated on many different fields, and a alpha-like steak. Steak. I love steak. Sometimes I may say some shit that I didn't really mean to say, but that's the method to my madness, okay? Peace.